So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Then the lineups for this game. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to choose Adam Lallana. Exceptional on the turn with his back to goal, in opening up more options in that area between the opposition's defence and midfield. His ability to find space in such a crowded spot is so valuable to this team.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Has a shot! And it's a goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's Moreno. Philippe Coutinho. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Philippe Coutinho goes through the middle. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I thought he did very well to make the most of the space down the middle. It's good, intelligent play.
Milner. Lallana. Allen. Tries to get it forward quickly. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Mamadou Sakho. Allen. Lallana. Milner. Benteke. Lallana gets it back. Lallana. Milner. And now the finish! He's got the ball glued to his feet. Not offside that time. Milner. And it's Sturridge. Vent cuts it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sturridge. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Skirtle gathers from the goal kick. It's long and forward. That's a throw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Klein. Milner. Klein. And it's Sturridge. Sturridge got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. It's Milner! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Klein pumps it forwards. Lallana. Allen. Played out to the right, played out wide. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, good ball. Turns and goes back. Tries a through ball. Has a pop! Ball's loose, who's getting there? The whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Let's have the boys turn it up for the second.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Benteke looking to run onto it. Sommer catches it safely. Alberto Moreno. Allen. Alberto Moreno. Where to from here? Benteke passes it through.
Goal! And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage. Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Aimed long and direct. That'll be a throw.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Dashing forward at pace. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Alberto Moreno. Allen. Benteke. And he's through on goal. He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Allen. Alberto Moreno. Lallana. Got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. It upfield. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Alberto Moreno. Half an hour gone in the second half. Milner. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chance! Lallana, he's off on a marauding run. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's come loose. Alberto Moreno tries the route one option. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. He's had a shot! Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Are the lineups we've just been given. So off we go then. Maybe you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy has got great potential, and it's Paul Pogba. Not many players leave Manchester United and become better, but he's one. And not only has he improved his game, he's now one of the very best at what he does. A truly great midfield talent for me.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Lallana. Moreno. So what now? Lallana. And he's there to cut it out. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Lallana. Milner. Quadrado. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Pogba. Played in with accuracy. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Lallana. Alberto Moreno. Mandzukic.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Alberto Moreno gets it back. Pogba. Asamoah. Klein. Boots it upfield. Now it's Benteke. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Managed to get it away. Asamoah pumps it upfield. Marquisio. Bonucci. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lallana. It's a loose ball. Bonucci trying to get there. Lallana, can he find a finish now? And the defence can get it clear. And it's Allen. Milner. Allen. Lallana. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. A chance! Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Milner. He'll try from distance. That carried quite a threat. Marquisio. Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Klein. And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Benteke. Pushes it out wide. Sturridge has been caught offside. plenty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Lallana showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Oh, he's really drilled it.
And he did so well to keep that down. That would have made life very difficult for the keeper.
Lallana plays a clever pass. Benteke hits it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Benteke. Turns and goes back. Asamoah. 60 minutes played. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And it's Moreno. Alberto Moreno tries the route one option. It's come loose. Milner. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chiellini. Asamoah. Spoon forward. Klein. Milner. Sturridge. Klein. That intervention was very necessary. Buffon gets good distance on it. Ball swung in. And the ball is out of play. Marquisio. Steered out wide, played out wide. Cuadrado, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Philippe Coutinho knocks it towards the front. And it's Sturridge. Philippe Coutinho. Lallana. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Marquisio gives chase. Aim forward. Mandzukic pushes to get on the end of it. Defender's on the back foot. Now it's Pogba. Pogba with the ball through. Pogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Mamadou Sakho. Alberto Moreno. Lallana. And the through ball is intercepted. Sturridge. Benteke. Philippe Coutinho. Alberto Moreno. Deep into stoppage time. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Surely he scores! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And that will be the final act. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Then the lineups for this game. The whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Aguero with the ball through. Sanya. Too long, and over the line. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Allen. Lallana. Now it's Benteke. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Allen. Now it's Lallana. Benteke! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And out to safety. Aguero. Sanya. Still a possession this, but very little to show for it. Otamendi. Mongala. Sanya. So, third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Aguero. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Now it's Lallana. Moreno. Now it's Lallana. And Coutinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Jesus Navas. Has it out wide now. Moreno looking for a decent ball in. Lallana plays it in. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Fernando. Jesus Navas. Now the pass. Now it's Aguero. Aguero is on his own. Thrust towards the front line. Benteke tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Navas. Where to from here? Allen. Now it's Lallana. Looks like a good ball through. Benteke. Chance to shoot. Shakes to shoot. Goal! First blood drawn. Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Referee's given a throw. Fernando, forward it goes. Sterling has it in a wide position, so what next? Silva, well read, he sorted that out. It's a loose ball. Scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Allen. Milner. And it's Lallana. Benteke. Allen. Sterling. Now it's Jesus Navas. Looks to slip it through. Looking to get within range. And it's half-time here.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
A rocky start, but that won't shake our spirits, will it?
We're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Milner. Skirtle. Milner. Sturridge. Milner. Mamadou Sakho. Allen. Sturridge. Allen passes it through. Lallana, and he's cut it out. The defence can get it clear. Jesus Navas. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. So still just a goal between them. Roberto Moreno. Klein. Allen. Benteke. Milner. Benteke. Milner. Looking to force his way through. Benteke! Brilliant! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart. Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks like a good ball through. Mamadou Sakho. Philippe Coutinho. It's Benteke. Benteke plays it out to the wing. Lallana. Now it's Lallana. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Into the box. Firmly met. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Klein. Sturridge with the ball through. Klein tries to get some whip on it. Surely this time they are rampant, and the lead is 3. It is surely done. Hart did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Number 15.
Fernando. Kolarov. Fernando. Sanya. De Bruyne tries to switch the play. And it's Milner. Looks to slip it through. Benteke hits it! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tries a through ball, decent looking ball, there's no flag! Klein, Milner, Klein, Milner, Aguero, another piece of really good defending. Philippe Coutinho, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Sturridge, now the pass. Sturridge looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Sturridge. It's come loose. Lallana. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. It's simple. If they want to keep up with the elite in European football, then 3 points are a must. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Philippe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Fernando. Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Kolarov looking for options. Kolarov with the ball through. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, he's onside.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Oh, he's broken through. Now the pass. Lallana. And Benteke! Oh, it's gone in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
For me, that just shows their determination to qualify here. There's been a real conviction about them. I've liked that.
Benteke. The win here is so important to their ambitions. Now it's Lallana, and it's Benteke, out to the flank, Lallana fires it in low, quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Benteke, out towards the flank. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Skirtle. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Otamendi. De Bruyne. Sanya. Now it's Jesus Navas. Now it's De Bruyne. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Timely intervention. Side really getting hold of the ball. De Bruyne. Kolarov. De Bruyne. Fernando. Sterling. Milner with a good steal, well played. Skirtle. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Philippe Coutinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Lallana. Jesus Navas. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Sanya. De Bruyne. Skirtle. And it's Sturridge. Milner. He's away. Sturridge. Fernando can hoist it clear. Alberto Moreno. Now, can he capitalise? Tries a through ball. That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Lallana. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Company. Fernando. Sanya. Jesus Navas. De Bruyne. Philippe Coutinho tries a long pass towards the front. Lallana passes it through. Crossed in. That's not going to find its target. Sterling. So still just a goal between them. It's Benteke. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Philippe Coutinho. Benteke. Looks like a good ball through. Absolutely outstanding Daniel Sturridge! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Milner gets it back. Milner! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Otamendi. Kolarov. Sterling. And it's Aguero. Aguero plays it out to the wing. Sterling. It's a long forward pass. Sturridge looks to dink one in. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. De Bruyne. Jesus Navas. And it's Benteke. Now it's Lallana. Deftly done. And Benteke! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
It so nearly came off for him.
Oh, he's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that. Fernando plays it into the channel.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Substitution now in progress.
Klein. Philippe Coutinho. Tries the route one option. Looks to slip it through. Lallana. Fernando. Fine defending there. Allen. Coutinho. De Bruyne. Aim forward. And it's Milner. Benteke. Fernando. De Bruyne. Yaya Toure. De Bruyne tries a through ball. Sanya. De Bruyne dinks one in. Milner. And that's that. So the deal is done. They are through to the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the players for a job well done.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Here are the lineups we've just been given. We're underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Philippe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot?
Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Allen. And it's Benteke. Milner. Sturridge. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Granit Xhaka. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Klein. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Benteke. Coutinho looks to slip it through. Same again, same outcome.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Vent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Allen is steaming forward. Granit Xhaka cuts it out. Allen gets on the end of it, and in it goes. And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And it's Benteke. Now the pass. Milner looking to force his way through. And more and more and more. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Milner. Allen. Milner. Benteke. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Milner tries a long pass towards the front. Tries a through ball. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Sturridge, it's a loose ball. And it's Coutinho. Granit Xhaka. Skirtle. Milner. Made his mark on this game. Benteke with the ball through. Sturridge passes it through. He's in, surely! It's gone a long way up and away. Milner looking for options. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Philippe Coutinho, and it's Allen. Cut out in the nick of time, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Vent. And the first 45 minutes are up. It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
That's the first half then. A rocky start, but that won't shake our spirits, will it?
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Coutinho. Benteke. Looks like a good ball through. That is wayward.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on.
Skirtle picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Benteke. Coutinho. Now surely! Coutinho can shoot here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Philippe Coutinho gets into some space. It's Allen!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Tries to switch the play. Looks to slip it through. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Benteke. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Lallana. Lallana with the ball through. Vent. And it's Klein. Milner. Now the pass. Has it out wide now. Klein pumps it into the area. managed to get it away. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. And the shot! Sticks it away!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
So is this the start of a comeback? Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. Now it's Benteke. It's come loose. Milner. Milner, he's off on a marauding run. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. And it's Sturridge.
Milner can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very...
Well, what's he giving here? Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chance to deliver a ball into the box. Clears it out of harm's way. Ball's out on the left now. Nicely controlled. Philippe Coutinho goes long and forward. Lallana, Allen, Benteke, massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Lallana, shots on, great ball, and now the shot. Two minutes to be added on. Milner with the ball through. Now it's Lallana. Now it's Benteke. Benteke. It's got through, and with that, the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. We can have a look at them now. Simon Mignolet keeps goal. Skirtle, Mamadou Sakho, Klein, Alberto Moreno, Philippe Coutinho, Milner, Allen, Sturridge, Lallana, Benteke, tasked with leading the line. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to go for a box-to-box man, Sami Khedira, a tireless worker who seems equally happy whether breaking up opposition attacks or triggering attacks for his own team. He's honest, he's reliable, and he's always willing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alberto Moreno. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. It's Benteke. Sturridge. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Mandzukic demanding a quick ball here. Skirtle, Milner, Klein, so what now? Klein with the ball through, that intervention was very necessary.
This game is in need of some excitement, it needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Asamoah. Forward it goes. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Milner. Aimed long and direct. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Lallana. That's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Lallana. Allen. Pogba. Asamoah. To play it forward. And he's cut it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Milner. Allen. And it's Lallana. Alberto Moreno. Lallana looks to slip it through. Milner. He can get that clear. Chiellini to Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Floats one over. Kwadwo Asamoah. It's Asamoah!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Benteke. Sturridge. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Quadrado tries to get it forward quickly. Skirtle does well to read it and intercepts. Allen goes long and forward. Oh, good ball. Tries a through ball. Lallana! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
And it's Mandzukic. Asamoah. Pogba. Aim forward. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Alberto Moreno. And the whistle goes for half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
So it's been even so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
Gets things going for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Lallana. Benteke. Milner. It's a loose ball. Asamoah. Mandzukic gets into a dangerous position. He's pinged one through here. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Coutinho. Oh, great ball. Now the shot. Driving on, he could shoot here. Clears it out of harm's way. Pogba plays a clever pass. Here it comes. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Going back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Mandzukic. Plays it out to the wing. Played out wide. Here comes the corner. Heads it! And it's in the back of the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Juventus take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
For me, that just shows their determination to qualify here. There's been a real conviction about them. I've liked that.
And Coutinho! It's come loose. Lallana, Benteke. The defence can get it clear. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Milner. Allen. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Now the pass. Face to face with the keeper, and he's onside. It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The goal scored for Juventus. After 71 minutes, it's number 7.
Juventus take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Cuadrado looks to dink one in. Mandzukic! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
Juventus take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Pogba. Asamoah. It's a throw. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kadira. Benteke. Sturridge. Fine defending there.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. And it's Sturridge. Allen. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milner. Chance to shoot. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. He's
just drifted beyond the last defender.
Gets it upfield. It's Lallana. There will be 4 extra minutes. Bonucci. Marquisio. Pogba. Caceres. Now it's Sturridge. Milner passes it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bonucci. And that's that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Opening fixture of the business end of the Champions League. It is cutthroat now. A single error could spell the end of the road. This is where the stakes get higher for all those teams remaining. Knockout football from here. The lineups for the game. The whistle. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Luke de Jong. It's a loose ball. Milner. Klein. It's Guardado. Now it's Luke de Jong. It's a fabulous position. I think a cautious start from both teams. Benteke with the ball through. Benteke tries a through ball. Sturridge decides to play it back. Out to the left it goes.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
He's away! There it is! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Guardado. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Guardado. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. It's a great ball. Maya. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Lallana. He's made sure that that won't get through. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. And it's Sturridge. Benteke. Passes it through. Luke de Jong gets it, and now... Oh, taken with style! Luke de Jong with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Benteke.
Benteke can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Tries to dink it in. Lallana. moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simon Poulsen. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class. Oh, there's the half-time whistle. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Lallana. And it's Coutinho. Guardado. Maya. Out wide to the right. Looks like a good ball through. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Aimed long and direct. PSV somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Simon Poulsen is long and forward. Forward it goes. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Benteke. Maya positions himself well and cuts it out. Simon Poulsen. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Spoon forward. Luc de Jong. 60 minutes played. Played out to the wing. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Maya. And the finish! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Lallana. Benteke. Tries to stroke it through. Guardado. Maya. Allen looking up to see who wants it. Allen. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Milner. It's a brilliant interception. It's come loose. Now it's Allen. Simon Poulsen comes forwards. Looks to slip it through. Maya shoots!
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Somehow he managed to miss it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Dinks one in. Luc de Jong. Klein. Luc de Jong. Simon Mignolet can hoist it clear. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Substitution for PSV.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Simon Poulsen. And it's Luc de Jong. Alberto Moreno. Allen.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. It's got through. Sturridge plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Milner. And that will be the final act. Well, it's ended all square, but with their home leg to come, there's little doubt which side this favours now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. We can have a look at them now. Simon Mignolet keeps goal. Skirtle, Mamadou Sakho, Klein, Alberto Moreno, Philippe Coutinho, Milner, Allen, Sturridge, Lallana, Benteke, tasked with leading the line. We're underway. Alberto Moreno, Philippe Coutinho, and it's Moreno. Alberto Moreno with the ball through. Lallana really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Maya. Benteke. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Allen goes through the middle. Maya. Looks to slip it through. Lallana looking to force his way through. Can he dig out a shot? Get that clear. Mamadou Sakho. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a goal kick. Philippe Coutinho.
This game is in need of some excitement, it needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. So what now? Maya. Luke de Jong. Milner. Allen, Benteke. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Sturridge. Sturridge. And this is Milner. And a second time. It's in! Milner did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Now it's Sturridge, and he's through on goal. Absolutely outstanding, Daniel Sturridge! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And out to safety. Luke de Jong. Philippe Coutinho. And he's made certain that won't get through. Now it's Benteke. Now the pass. Sturridge. He's off on a marauding run. They are running riot. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Alberto Moreno. Mamadou Sakho. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. And it's Coutinho. Klein. Now it's Sturridge. Ball's loose, who's getting there? We hit half-time. Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the players today are escorted by boys from the local school team.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Simon Mignolet. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Luke de Jong. Loose ball. Allen. Forward it goes. And it's Sturridge. Benteke. Passes it through. Away from immediate danger. Maya. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Benteke. Turns and goes back. And he's cut it out. Clearance and very necessary. Looks like a good ball through. Alberto Moreno. Lallana. Benteke. With the ball through. Face to face with the keeper. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It out to the flank. Another piece of really good defending. Now the pass. Played out wide. Wonderful quick feet. Ball swung in. PSV get it back again. It's come loose. Maya decides to play it back. Surely he scores! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Played out to the right. Oh, good interception. Skirtle. Milner. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. That's not the cross he had in mind. Milner goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. Now it's Lallana. Out for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Benteke. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Milner passes it through. Fires it in low. It's Lallana! Decent enough try.
Well, he almost did everything right there. He was denied by the crossbar, but should have scored for me.
Mamadou Sakho positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Sturridge. It's a loose ball. Guardado. Deftly done. He's got through. And he's onside. Allen. Lallana. Now it's Benteke. Looks like a good ball through. Cuts it out. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And he's there to hoof it away. The final whistle. They've done what they needed to do. First leg parity became second leg advantage, and they are through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here, because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. We can have a look at them now. Simon Mignolet keeps goal. Skirtle, Mamadou Sakho, Klein, Alberto Moreno, Philippe Coutinho, Milner, Allen, Sturridge, Lallana, Benteke, tasked with leading the line. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's a tough one, but I'll go for Dani Alves, just to point out that he masquerades as a fullback. You know, he'll spend so much of the game deep in opposition territory, playing like a winger. Tremendous fitness and athleticism, and that enables him to perform this way.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Benteke. Now it's Lallana. Looks like a good ball through. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And he's being judged offside.
Oh, not quite.
Jordi Alba. Rafinha. Messi. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Daniel Alves. So what now? Looks to slip it through. It's a throw in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days and we've just seen it again.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Milner. Sturridge. Ball's out on the left now. Milner. Klein. Milner. There are a few waiting for it. Can he find a finish now? It's Lallana! It's out for a goal kick. That's caused a worry or two. Iniesta. Rafinha. Messi with the ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Messi, coaxed out to the wing. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Milner was the route one option. Chip through. He's got through. Sturridge. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Surely. He's in, surely. Sturridge. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Rafinha. Daniel Alves. Messi. Rafinha. Messi does have an assist to his name. Rafinha pushes it out wide. Alberto Moreno. Philippe Coutinho. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Real chance to break. Looks to thread it through. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Now surely. Messi hits it! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Vermaelen. Spoon forward. Daniel Alves floats one over. Milner. Daniel Alves tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Shots on! Benteke! Same again, same outcome.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
First half is done.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Ladies and gentlemen, memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Tries a through ball, out towards the flank. Messi. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Steered out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Milner. Allen. Lallana. Benteke. It's a loose ball. And he's through on goal. Rafinha. DK. They are still trailing. They require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lallana brings the ball forward, dinks one in. Flags up, he must have been offside. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Vermaelen does well to read it and intercepts. Jordi Alba. And it's Iniesta.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Milner. Allen. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Milner looking to penetrate opposition lines. Milner looking to force his way through. It's hit the upright. Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Now it's Lallana. Allen. Now the pass. Sturridge can shoot here. Benteke. Wonderful quick feet. Sturridge. Allen. He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's come loose. Vermaelen gets good distance on it. Luis Suarez passes it through. Here it comes. Neymar beats the offside trap with a delicate ball. Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi!
Unbelievable. Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Rafinha. Messi.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Messi. Time added on, 4 minutes. Tries a through ball. Luis Suarez, he's onside. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Benteke. Sturridge. The final whistle. Only a draw in the home leg. It tilts the tie against them with an away game to come. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
The warmest of welcomes to you. we await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And so, the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Now the lineups for the game. We're underway. Sergio Busquets. Vermaelen. Rafinha. Daniel Alves. Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Looking for options. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Ball. Who's going to get that? Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Klein. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Allen. Allen passes it through. Rafinha. Aimed long and direct. Like a good ball through. Jordi Alba collects the ball from behind. Forward it goes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rafinha.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Benteke. Sturridge. Benteke. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Well played, he saw that coming. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Now it's Benteke. Benteke with the ball through. Sturridge plays it backwards, and they'll try again. That's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Lallana. Daniel Alves. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. It's Benteke. Vermaelen. 15 minutes till half-time. Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. He's still going. Where to next? Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Oh, good interception. Milner. Now the pass. Piqué. Looking to force his way through. Good clearance and very necessary. Sturridge. Barcelona somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jordi Alba. And we hit half-time.
Yeah, they're ahead on away goals, but one mistake or one moment of magic could turn this tie right on its head. It's a difficult scoreline to manage.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're underway again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And it's Sturridge. Tries a through ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. Turns and goes back. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Allen goes long and forward. He's played him through. Lallana, a chance! Oh, he's broken through. He's scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Sergio Busquets.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Rafinha. To slip it through. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Needed a better pass there. Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Fires it in low. Squirtle pumps it forwards. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Daniel Alves. Who's going to make this theirs? Allen. Philippe Coutinho. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Piqué. Iniesta. Spoon forward. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Allen. Benteke. Now it's Sturridge. Sturridge, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Daniel Alves. Alberto Moreno tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Lallana with the ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Daniel Alves gets good distance on it. Hoists it high. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find the runner. Shame it just couldn't be finished off.
Philippe Coutinho. Barcelona to make one last surge forward. Sergio Busquets pumps it upfield. Can he find a finish now? Iniesta. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chance! Out to the left it goes. They need to get it in quick. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Two minutes to be added on. Benteke. Looks like a good ball through. Good ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. It is no day for the faint-hearted, the penultimate step on the road to glory. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the passing machine, that is Xabi Alonso. He can dictate a game from start to finish and do it in a way that makes it look like he's not even trying. For weight of pass and range of pass, he's the very best.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. There's no flag. It's a loose ball. Milner. It's come loose. And it's another assault on goal. Cut out in the nick of time. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Sturridge. Ribery. Goetze. Lewandowski. Tries to stroke it through. Allen. Alberto Moreno. And it's Lallana.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Allen looking up to see who wants it. Javi Martinez. Alaba. Now it's Lewandowski. Martinez. Now it's Robben. Alaba has a swing at it! Just off target. And it's been taken short. Allen tries the route one option. Sturridge. And it's Lallana. Tries a through ball. Benatia gets good distance on it. Milner. Sturridge coaxed out to the wing. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lallana. Loose ball, who's going to get there? It's Allen! He's got away with one there. Loose, who's getting there? Lewandowski. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lallana. Now the pass. Goetze! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Sturridge. And Benteke! It's in! He was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
It's good, sir. Now it's Ribery. Aim forward. Sturridge. All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Robin. Xabi Alonso, and it's good, sir. Tries lifting it over. It'll be a corner. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Götze. Götze. Now it's Lewandowski. Xabi Alonso. Looks like a good ball through. Robin. That's going to be a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well played. He saw that coming. Allen. Milner goes long and forward. Milner looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Lallana. Allen. So still just a goal between them. Very well to intervene. Xabi Alonso, out to the left it goes. Oh, good interception. Klein. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Benteke. Passes it through. Good clearance and very necessary. Allen. It's come loose. And it's Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Alonso. Plays it out to the wing. Ribery face to face with his opponent. Götze looks to thread it through. And it's Milner. Alaba pumps it forwards. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Robin. Robin with a delicate ball. It's in! Bayern Munich are all square!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Bayern Munich look as though they're about to make a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the ball through. Javi Martinez. And he's there to cut it out. Milner. Xabi Alonso with a good steal, well played. And it's Sturridge. Sturridge going full tilt down the right-hand side. Sturridge. Mario Götze.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have because they're not going to score from there.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Mamadou Sakho. Lallana. Alaba. Xabi Alonso. It's a loose ball. Sturridge. Lahm. The final whistle. Well, it ended all square, but with their home leg to come, there's little doubt which side this favours now. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
To catch today's match, broadcast live on our club's FM station.
It is the occasion when we discover the identity of those who will contest the big one. This for a place in the final of the UEFA Champions League. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. got things underway. Alberto Moreno. Allen. Moreno. Looking for options. Sturridge. Milner. Monteke. Sturridge. It's come loose. Alberto Moreno. Oh, good interception. Robin. Face to face with his opponent. Allen is on a run down the left wing. Lallana. And it's Coutinho. Sturridge gets it, and now what? This could fall anywhere. It's in! Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Benatia. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Looks like a good ball through. Douglas Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Milner. Skirtle. Klein. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Douglas Costa. Mamadou Sakho. Allen. Mamadou Sakho. Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Benteke. Jerome Boateng. Javi Martinez. Robin. Javi Martinez. Robin. Javi Martinez. Robin. Javi Martinez. Robin. Does not like coming off second best. Xabi Alonso. Douglas Costa. Javi Martinez. Douglas Costa. Lewandowski. Vidal. Klein. Sturridge. Now the pass. Played out wide. Benatia can hoist it clear. In again. Benteke! Get that clear. Vidal gets it away. Has gone out. There's the cross. Good clearance and very necessary. Klein with the ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Skirtle. Milner doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Vidal. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Vidal. Ribéry. Xabi Alonso. Milner pumps it forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Philippe Coutinho cuts it out. Half-time in the semi-final.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, please watch the screen for train departure times for all local major stations.
Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
No question, that's a foul. Alberto Moreno. Allen tries the route one option, lobs it in gently. Managed to get it away. Vidal. Xabi Alonso. Javi Martinez. Robben. Xabi Alonso. Ribéry. Xabi Alonso. So still just a goal between them. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Lallana. Into the channel. Benteke, and he's whipped it in low. Vidal gets good distance on it. Klein. Just about up to the hour now. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fine defending there. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Alberto Moreno. Lallana. Moreno. Vidal goes long and forward. And it's Douglas Costa. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a through ball. Benteke. Sturridge passes it through. Philippe Coutinho gets it back. Robben. Now it's Lallana. Douglas Costa. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski plays it into the channel. Robben. Decides to play it back. Douglas Costa! And that could come back to haunt them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Philippe Coutinho. Vidal. Martinez. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Sturridge. And it's Benteke. Ribery boots it upfield. Lewandowski makes himself available. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Philippe Coutinho. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Lallana. Here it is now, surely! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Sturridge just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Lahm. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Benteke. 2 minutes to be added on. Alberto Moreno. Now it's Lallana. Now can he finish? It's got through, and Benteke! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And there goes the final whistle. So the final now awaits. Delirium in the stands. The fans know that they will get their big day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, all I can add is that they did the necessary and deserve to make it through to the big one. There's always uncertain moments on occasions like this when nerves begin to play a part too, but they came through and they're looking good for it.
Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to both AC Milan and Internazionale, and the venue for the 2016 Champions League final. This evening we bear witness to the greatest fixture in European club football, a time for grandeur, glamour, glory. It is the Champions League final. The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Again, the lineups for this game. So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Sturridge. Cambiasso. And it's Sturridge. Milner. Now it's Benteke. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Brownaday. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Now the pass. Has a pop! Sensational start! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Olympiacos give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Oh, look, from experience I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Aim forward. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Coutinho. Benteke passes it through. Tries a through ball. Brownaday. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Philippe Coutinho. Allen. Philippe Coutinho. Sturridge. Lallana. And it's Allen.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Benteke. Milner. Sturridge. It's Brown-Day. No question, that's a foul. Cambiasso. Now it's Brown-Day. Brown-Day plays a clever pass. Leandro Salino looking up to see who wants it. And it's Brown-Day. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Allen. Alberto Moreno. Milner. Sturridge. Allen. Lallana. Allen. Looks like a good ball through. Sturridge. Can he find a finish now? Is the shot on? Oh, it's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. You never know when they're beaten. That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Philippe Coutinho. And it's Benteke. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Great ball, and now the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Omar El Abdullawi. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
I think both teams have played their part in what's been a pretty tight affair, and this is exactly the type of match now when the better players can come to the fore and make all the difference.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're underway. Lallana. Allen. Moreno. Allen. Milner. Allen. Milner. Sturridge. Alberto Moreno. Lallana. Philippe Coutinho. Milner. Philippe Coutinho. Sturridge. Milner. It's a loose ball. Pumps it forwards. Milner. And it's Sturridge. Now it's Lallana. Looks to slip it through. Masuaku. Got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there?
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Alberto Moreno. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Benteke! Benteke! There it is! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
The goal scorer, after 71 minutes, is...
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Grounded day with the ball through. Looking to shoot! We've got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 73 minutes, it's...
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's Benteke. Benteke, he's onside. Benteke turns and goes back. Mamadou Sakho. Allen. Lallana looks to slip it through. Alberto Moreno with the ball through. Lallana, drilled in low. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Allen goes long and forward. And it's Benteke. Now it's Benteke. Surely, can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Has got rid of that. And Benteke! Oh, surely that's it! That has won it! Right at the end of the San Siro, we finally have a winner!
And I think we must admire them for believing in themselves and the fact that they continue to show a determination to get the job done within the 90 minutes. Surely they can't let it slip away now. After all that hard work, surely not.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Cambiasso. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Allen. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lallana, this is promising. Lallana tries to head towards goal. Lallana! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Defence can get it clear. The final whistle. The date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow, winners of the Champions League. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions. And this is their moment.
parking in the area around this stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.